Hey everybody, it's just Randy today, justrandy.com. All of my angels have abandoned me and they are all out selling houses, so that's good. They're meeting with our clients and helping everyone. So anyway, it's Randy with Pomfrey team of Cummings & Company Realtors. Today we wanted to talk about buying while millennial. So let me get adjusted here, get all comfortable and everything. A lot of people think there's a lot of misconceptions out there about, are millennials buying, are they not buying, are they this, are they that. I looked up some statistics because fake news is highly prevalent out there with a lot of people, and a lot of people have misconceptions about things. So home buyers in general, of all the home buyers that are out there right now, from 2018, millennials represented 34% of all of the buyers, as opposed to baby boomers who represented 30% of the buyers. And a case could be made that, yeah, baby boomers probably already own a house and stuff like that. Yeah, I get it. And this doesn't say necessarily that it was first-time home buyers or whatever, but another interesting statistic is that 39% of millennials own their own home. So I thought that was a pretty promising statistic as well. We'd love to see that over 50%, then it would be a little bit more in line with some of the other age generations and stuff as well. A couple of the things that are slowing people down is that marriage and homeownership definitely are correlated with each other. One of the stats I have is that you're 18% more likely to own a home if you are married. So that could be why, because we know that statistically millennials are waiting longer to get married, so it could be why some of them maybe do not own homes yet. And the average, right now, the average first-time home buyer is 32 years old. So it's kind of right in there. But we've had some great success stories with people as young as 23 years old. I was 23 or 24, something like that, when I bought my first home. We went over that a few weeks ago in our video where we were sharing our stories, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing, and made a lot of mistakes, admittedly. What we're here to do is to help guide you through the process without the learning curve. We've already done this over and over and over again. We've got tried and true tested ways, so we're going to guide you every step of the way. Couple of the things that I see, there's three basic topics when it comes to millennials as far as things that are important as it relates to home buying, and they're just important in general. Income, savings, and debt. Those are three of the big things. Millennials, as we know, are straddled with a lot of college debt. The college debt is very burdensome. Basically, one thing that a lot of people don't know is that the college debt is counted against you as far as your income, whether it's deferred or whether you're making payments on it or this or that or the other. There's a lot of things about credit that are weird, mysterious, that people don't realize, and credit doesn't always work the way a logical person thinks that it should. So it's definitely good to get in touch with a lender. We can put you in touch with some great ones because we work with the best, and talk with a lender about how your student debt is affecting your ability, your ability for income. Because you could be making a very, comparably, you could be making a very decent income, but your college debt could be bringing you down. So deferment is not always the best way to go. Usually, like 99% of the time, paying a little bit on your college debt is better than deferment as far as your actual money that you have. Kim just arrived. I don't think she's going to join me though. So that is debt. Savings. Savings is paramount. A lot of lenders nowadays are requiring that you actually have a emergency fund set up, and I think that's a great thing. I preach about that all the time. Have some money set away so that you can get out of trouble if something unexpected should come. And I just did a blog article about that recently, so that's something you can read as well on our website. Just go to our blogs. And the last thing is income. And income, it is what it is. And I hate that expression terribly, but it's true in this case. Your income, the only way you're going to get more income is with job, a raise, or switch jobs. And that is the whole thing then, of course, with buying, that you have to be in a certain career, usually for 2 years. But there's a lot of rules that trump that as well. If you're a recent graduate and you are working in the area in which you graduated, which wouldn't that be great if everyone did that? But we know that that's not reality either. But if you just got a nursing certificate or degree and you're now working in that field, you do not need to wait 2 years for that. So there's a lot of my point is there's a lot of things that people don't understand, or they've got things misconstrued, or they're working with old information from Uncle Jim, Grandpa, Frank, or whoever these people may be. So make sure that you're working with today's information, that you've got all the stuff up to date. The other thing I wanted to talk about real quick related to college debt is there's this program now called Smart Buy 2.0. The 2.0 obviously is the new improved version of Smart Buy 1.0. Smart Buy 1.0 helped you pay off your college debt, but only in areas where admittedly a lot of people didn't actually want to live. So it was in distressed areas, distressed homes, and you could get these things at a bargain. And that program still exists to a certain extent, but they've upgraded it, and now you can apply the Smart Buy program to anywhere where you want to buy. It doesn't have to be a distressed area. And also, they will help you with paying off your student debt. There's a lot of small print in this, but essentially you can get up to like $30,000 to $40,000 towards paying off your student debt. It goes towards a second loan on the thing, and then after you've owned the home with no late payments for a certain amount of time, that debt is forgiven. So if you're looking for a quick and easy way to pay off your student debt and you don't owe $200,000, but maybe you owe somewhere in the $20,000 to $40,000 range, somewhere in there, that's a great program, and you also get a house thrown in with it as well. It's a great program. It's called Smart Buy 2.0. If you ring into us and you're asking about different things, just mention that and we'll be happy to get you hooked up with all the right information about that. Let me make sure that I've gone over everything. I've gone over all the main points that I wanted to go over with you guys today. Millennials are definitely buying. They're representing roughly a little over a third of our people, and we're working with quite a few of them. I don't know statistically how many we're working with out of that, but I would say it's probably right in line there, maybe even closer to a half. So we have a lot of experience working with millennials. One of the things, no matter how old you are, that we like to sit down and do is sit down and plan. What's your budget? What do you have available to you? What are you willing to give up? What are you not willing to give up? Let's go over, let's have that conversation and really figure out exactly what your priorities are, okay? Home ownership is a great way to have a forced savings account. You're going to pay rent, you're going to live somewhere, unless you are living with someone who gives you a free ride, Jared, Jordan, Morgan, then you are going to be paying rent or something. So, when you're paying rent, might as well make it a mortgage, because the mortgage is going to go down over time and the value of your house is going to go up over time. And as these things get further and further apart, all this money in between is your equity. When you go to sell, move, retire, go to a different country, whatever it is that you're doing, you can sell the house, get that equity out, and take that money with you. When you stop renting, there's nothing to take with you. So either way, be a smart investor. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Hopefully I've planted a lot of seeds in your all's head. We've got lots of other programs for millennials as well. It's not just for millennials, but there is a great FHLB program for our heroes that I always want to put out there as well. That's a great program for people that are in the police. They're in ambulance, fire, and teachers. And it's not just the teachers, for example. It's not just the police officers. It's the secretaries. It's the custodians. It's all the people in the computer and the IT that work behind the scenes. If you work for that, you're eligible for that as well. So the best time to be a first-time home buyer, the best time to get all these deals is early in life as a millennial. Because as you get older and you make more and more money, you're going to qualify for less and less programs. So again, as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We had a lot of questions online, email, and everything. You can email me directly at randy@marylandhomes.pro. where you can go visit our website at marylandhomes.pro and contact any of us. We're here to help. Hope you have a great day. We love you as always, and we'll see you next week with more people than just me. Love you. Bye.